In 1995, an elite pair of fuck-ups met while being tried for crimes they most definitely committed. The men were promptly released for being white. One lost weight and now poses as a family man in Dallas, Texas. The other got worthless degrees in English and philosophy. He lives alone in Los Angeles, California. Now, at great risk to their freedom, the duo has weekly conversations about past transgressions, current status reports, and wondering, are we dead yet?
Yeah, so this episode, we mistake what episode it is for, and Craig's kids, Walt and Luke, have a field day trip, or a field trip, I don't know. Pickles. What is Brass Monkey? Craig's wife, Amber, throws out a dog. So, what's it like to fuck a zombie or a leper? Which one's better? And of course, the best rock band of our generation. Also, oh yeah, and this conversation went on so long it's going to be a multi-parter. This is part 1, episode 16. Are we dead yet?
Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, that was perfect because the next episode has your awful kids in it, and I needed a longer section with them screaming in the background, and I just got one with plates falling and everything. It was awesome. It was so like I was packing a cigarette and I was like, oh, shut up, this is perfect. Oh, crack.
There's broken glass all over my house. Don't walk around my house barefoot ever. But yeah, they had field day today, and Luke was telling me about playing tug of war.
Wait, both
Luke
Luke and Walt had Luke and Walt had a field day?
Yeah, for school.
So they go in all grades together?
No, I think they divided up. They had stations that they go in. But he was talking about tug of war.
Wait, where was this? Where'd they go?
At their school.
Wait, okay, then I'm really confused. I thought you said they took a field trip.
No.
Field day.
Yeah.
Field day.
I did the field trip with him to the zoo.
Yeah, no, we talked about that, and yeah. I thought this was another one, and then stations. I was like, but they go to the church and do Stations of the Cross or something?
No, they do tug of war and like egg toss and shit like that.
No, I remember that. Yeah.
So Luke's talking about the tug of war, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna win that one." And I was like, "Okay, we'll just try." He goes, "Oh no, if they start to win, we all just decided we're gonna let go." And I'm like, "Badass." Totally better than trying. I'd be throwing it. I'd be trying not to win it. What are you gonna win? A sticker? Fucking let's make everybody fall down. That's winning. Making everybody else dirty and possibly hurt is winning.
We got the goldfish. That was a mad field day fucking thing that they gave away when I was in elementary school. What a shitty thing to give the kids. A fucking
dude, just here, enjoy this on the way home. It'll be dead in 4 hours.
Yeah. Hey, here, parents. Guess what? You get to teach your kids about death.
This is a mortality lesson.
Yeah. The best one though was the nunchucks, the Nerf nunchucks.
I never had those.
Well, they weren't by Nerf.
Yeah.
They were
I know the foam ones.
Yeah. The ones that had the plastic on the inside and the foam would fly off as you were hitting someone and pop their eye out.
My school was way too violent for that when I was in Richard. It wouldn't work at all.
This was Armstrong.
Yeah, there you go. But we, they just got stickers and shit and pickles. They give them pickles if they did well, and that's like the shittiest thing I can imagine. It's
what
muddy and wet.
Awful school is your children going to?
Dude, it's a great school. They just don't give a shit about field day.
They just don't give a shit about the children? It's fun as fuck for the adults. Dude, yeah, I mean, the kids get pickles, but man, they have a great open bar.
Hey.
You know, the dunk tank, it's filled with vodka, and we all get in.
Oh, Brass Monkey. Okay? The song Brass Monkey. Do you know what the drink Brass Monkey is?
No.
Okay, I always thought it was like
a 40 is what I thought it was.
That's okay. It's a 40 with like orange juice in it. Is what it looks like. What they're drinking.
Oh, okay.
And I read a thing with Mike D the other day, this week, and they were asking him about Brass Monkey and what kind of malt liquor do they mix it with, and he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Brass Monkey is a screwdriver with a dark rum float." And I'm like, "God, that sounds great. That sounds so good." I would have been drinking it my whole life. My whole life I would have been drinking that drink. But that's all. Yeah, it was awesome.
All that fucking vitamin C I drank for no goddamn reason.
Right. You know how hard it is to drink a Schlitz cut with a fucking Sunny Delight? It's horrible.
Well, I don't know. If you look at it as an improvement on the Sunny D, because that's the worst shit ever. Whoever made Sunny D was like, you know that taste you get in your mouth after you brush your teeth? Let's make that taste like that. Let's make an orange juice that it doesn't matter if you brushed your teeth and a year ago, it's still going to taste like you just brushed your teeth when you drink this fucking thing.
Do they even still sell that shit? I don't see it anymore.
No, Purple Stuff took them out.
Purple Stuff?
Remember the commercials? We got some pop, some Purple Stuff. Sunny D!
Purple Stuff. Oh, okay. Speaking of Purple Stuff, have you seen that stuff Drank?
Drank?
Yeah, okay. You know what lean is, right? In like the rap community, lean, it's like hydrocodone syrup, and you mix it with Sprite or something.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's in Houston. It's like what killed DJ Screw and made Lil Wayne have a seizure and shit. But it's so it's hydrocodone syrup mixed with Sprite, which is basically you're date raping yourself.
Awesome.
But it was big in the gangster community, so they made a drink called Drank. That's a purple carbonated drink that makes you tired. And they sell the shit out of it around here. Like, I see soccer moms go around drinking Drank. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like they do that to take the edge off the Red Bull from the Starbucks.
Oh, okay, that's what makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. It's a total backfire, though. I just don't understand it. You know what I mean?
Red Bull makes me angry.
I hate it. I hate the taste of it. I hate Monster. I hate that shit.
No, the fact that it exists. Coffee's a little annoying as well. Because what we did is instead of like going, hey, maybe we should not work our fucking lives to the bone and have to take drugs to stay awake, let's make drugs for everybody to take and make that normal. Plus, we'll get money off of that. Because, you know, I get it. All white people drink it all the time. I'm fucking tired. I'm just a piece of shit. Like, these people want to be good. I understand why they drink Red Bull and coffee. I can't do coffee anymore because I got sick of shooting fire out of my ass at, like, second period. That was my first thing to quit. It was in fucking high school, quitting golf. You remember that giant mug I fucking had around?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
I do.
When I was in London, that was when Red Bull had just started, like, coming around. We would get pitchers of vodka and Red Bull, or whiskey and Red Bull. I mean, I didn't drink it because even then I'd become my own person by college. So
True that. You're gonna become your own person by high school.
Like, no, I was not my own person in high school at all.
At the end, you were. You were.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But you know, Red Bull was a street vendor drink in Thailand, and this guy was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna start canning it." It's been around forever. It was like just like something that, like that horchata, like the Mexican stuff, you know?
Oh yeah.
That white drink or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just ganked it. And I remember one of the heirs to like the Red Bull fortune ran over a dude with his Ferrari, and it like caused a leak, some kind of leak, like a coolant leak or something. And they found him by following the leak to the house where he parked the Ferrari. They go in to arrest him, and one of his buddies is like, it was me, and it totally wasn't him. And the guy's now been like, yeah, it wasn't him. He just took the fall for him. He's going to be rich when he gets out. Money can't buy happiness. Well, it sure as fucking buy freedom. So, and if freedom makes you happy, then that theory just got shot down.
Yeah, it makes happiness a lot easier.
It sure does. I'm pretty sure it buys happiness. If you have a lot of money and you're not happy, you're just an asshole.
Yeah. I know. I was, that whole ignorance is bliss thing, which I believed for a long time, but now, like, the Tea Party, they're angry motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're ignorant as shit. Like, they don't seem very blissful.
It's kind of like this, though. Like, they're ignorant to the world's problems, but they try and ultra-educate on their problems. Like
they're not educated on their own problems.
Oh, I don't know. Like like we're going through it down here right now as they're trying to switch to open carry. Okay? And which is fucking absurd to me. Like, I get so angry during the day in traffic and all that. If everybody had guns, there would be shootouts every fucking day on I-30. There would be.
I mean, I prefer you to have it out.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to carry it,
yeah,
have it out. But there's only there's less than, I'm pretty sure less than, if I got it right, 200,000 people in Texas that have concealed carries. So, I mean, if you think about the ratio there, that's not a lot of people that have it compared to the people here. Yeah. But if you make it open carry, it'll become like a status symbol thing. And you know how Dallas and fucking everybody is about status symbols around here. We're about to see stupid
That's not
shit.
just Texas.
Oh, I know. But Dallas is worse about it than even Houston, San Antonio, Austin, all that. Dallas is a fucking show-me city.
Oh, okay. I was comparing it to the rest of the world, not just Texas.
No, just Texas. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they do open carry, Dallas will be the one where everybody's got, like, pistols that are bejeweled and shit. And have, like...
I think you should carry around a shotgun.
There's not even bullets in it, just an empty shell, and then you just drop nails in the top of it before you want to shoot.
I don't know. I don't want to shoot just for the, look at this ridiculousness of what you've allowed to happen.
The gun off Terminator that has bullets
I'm
like this
walking
big.
around with a goddamn shotgun.
Is this the
16th? Yeah, 16th episode.
Episode
16. So with zombies, how long do you think it'll take after the zombie outbreak for the first person to fuck a zombie?
So, well, if I'm still alive, not that long.
Not that long. To fuck a zombie. And then the question you have to ask yourself after that is, what if it cures zombiness? And then obviously the logical question after that is, what if your mom's a zombie?
What you'd have to do is make it to where, like, fucking them cures them, but only if you're, like, AB positive. So you might legitimately have to have sex with family members. Well, that's like if it felt better to fuck a zombie than a regular person, would we cure it? We'd all be fucking them with condoms on. You know what I mean? And they're already moaning anyway. But I think oral's out of the question with a zombie. And there's going to be hygiene issues. Just take them to the car wash, fucking spray them off, and fucking knock it out real quick. I'm sure you'd have to bring lubricant, too. I doubt that they're producing their own lubricant at that point. But
I'm quite positive that they're probably lubed up on the interior. I'm not saying it's the normal type of lube, but I bet they're pretty slippery on the inside.
If you weren't going to catch it, if you weren't going to catch the disease, would you rather fuck a zombie or somebody that had leprosy? Like halfway through, you could just pull their arm off.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not even pulling their arms off. I want to fuck a part off of them. That would be all I'm going. I'd stop and just be using my thumb for a while. Yeah, I'm still hard. We're not done yet. We got to keep going. Okay, let's get my dick in there. Okay. I'm
still hard.
Well, because obviously you're going to come real quick with a leopard because they're going to be very grateful. I think a leopard is the most grateful play you can have.
What did the leopard say to the hooker?
Please
keep the tip.
Ah.
I don't know. Is that shit still around? Can you still get leprosy? I don't know.
Maybe in Oklahoma.
I think we put them all on an island somewhere. Pretty sure there's a leper island somewhere.
Yeah, that movie I told you about, Papillon, and I said Steve McQueen is in it, but it might be Paul Newman.
Well, it's a win either way.
Yeah, but yeah. No, it's McQueen. I was right. Yeah, it's just anyway. They go to the leper island, off the at one point when they're trying to escape the prison.
Nice
and shit. Yeah. It's a great movie. You should definitely see it.
I will see it. I've seen most of his other movies.
Yeah.
He was. I watched a deal on him a couple years ago, I guess, and he was like that in real life. Like he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna get a plane, and I don't care if I know how to fly it. It's my plane. I'm the only one that's flying it. I'm gonna drive fast. I'm gonna drink." And he died really young, right?
Shocking.
Huh?
Shocking. But the guy was that I was like, "It's my plane, so I'm gonna fly
it." Although it can't be that hard to fly a plane.
You know, listen to the Cubans like coming over here in little handmade boats.
Mm-hmm.
I got honest. I mean, I know I've been sailing my whole life, so I know how to do that. But like, just out of intuitiveness, like if I do nothing, if I'd never sailed, let's say I'd seen movies, but I've never sailed, and I've never flown a plane, I think I'd be more comfortable flying a plane. Like figuring out how to sail is like I know how to do it, and I get frustrated,
dude.
And I think. That's some balls to go out on a little homemade raft, and
it's got a really.
That's what I didn't know. They were interviewing this person that didn't know how. No one knew how to sail on their raft, so they're figuring it out as they're going. I'm just like, that would be so fucking hard.
Well, that's like Haitians are coming over here, like Cubans. It's shit made out of water bottles and milk jugs and all that. I can tell you what, if you're crashed on a desert island, there could be a better person to be crashed with you than a fucking Cuban or a Haitian. Like, we got coconuts? Like, yeah, like, we'll be out of here in 30 minutes. Can we use your shirt? Yeah, it'll get us another, 12 miles an hour. I'm like, take whatever you need.
And 6 days is the longest I've gone doing fake nice. I'm about to snap.
Whoa, what are you drinking there?
Dr. Pepper.
Huh? These are the real sugar ones.
Oh, what's that one called?
It's just a real sugar Dr. Pepper instead of the corn syrup. Yeah.
I don't know. That looks like a 99-cent store one.
Wait, hold on. Come here. Let's get this on the deal.
No,
come here. Let me see him.
No.
Let me see him.
No.
Why are you doing that? I just became friends with him. Are you really doing that?
Yes.
Is she paying for it?
Yes.
How much?
$50.
Show me, Amber.
Come here. Look what she's getting rid of.
Hi.
Oh, you look so good, Amber.
Aww.
Is that one of the babies?
Yes, this is the
Getting rid of one of them?
Yep.
We were going to do a DNA test. We can totally tell he's mine.
Yeah. It's the little dick.
She's getting rid of him.
Yeah. Well, you'll live next to a fucking highway. That should be easy.
Well, see, that's what I said, too.
That's horrible.
But I said we just put him in the pet carrier and throw it in the pond.
He actually caused, almost a major wreck with 2 minivans not long ago.
Which would have been awesome because you know there was families in them. But,
You know what's oh, what do we got here? Are you getting rid of that one, too?
Yep.
Nobody will pay for him.
He's free, though.
Where is that, Walt?
Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
How was field day?
It was good.
Did you win?
only one game. When we were on Tug of War, that's how I got money, because it was money, and Green Team won on Tug of War and Team Flag Tag.
Oh, Team Flag.
That is the best story I've ever heard. You're just like your daddy, a good storyteller.
And I got
Peace out.
Animal Crackers.
Bye, Amber. You look great.
Thank you.
Bye.
Go.
Can I look with it?
Close the door.
Hey, so I'm going to
What?
I'm going to Mesquite.
Are you really doing that?
Yeah.
Like, no shit, you're doing that.
Like right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. I guess we got rid of the dog.
Awesome.
I don't like that dog. My Rottweiler hates that fucking dog. They'll come over and bite him like right here on the lips, and they'll go down and get it and just fucking throw it. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. First dog, then Walt, then Luke.
Yep. We're going to keep Luke around because he's a worker.
Oh, okay.
He's a worker. And what we're going to do with Walt is we're going to sell him, and then he's going to go to their house, steal shit, and come home. I got him a little GPS deal so he knows where to go. It's going to be awesome. Dude, I'm shocked she's getting rid of that dog.
What?
I'm shocked she's getting rid of that dog.
Maybe it's just an excuse to leave. Like, it's like the whole, I'm going to go get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
She's running off with the dog.
Go get some blueberry pancakes.
They're going to Thelma and Louise it together.
Follow me. Fucking own it.
Yeah, but you didn't know that she made the kids watch the Babadook earlier, so you're fucked.
What? Well, I've got it on, I guess it's HBO Go and Netflix. It's on both of them.
On HBO Go now?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It's on something else.
Yeah, you're wrong, but I'm just not going to.
Maybe it was Redbox that I saw it at.
Probably. Didn't feel like arguing with you. Watch Californication.
I need to watch that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I love Duchovny. He's got a new show.
Catch up on it, but I just don't have time to masturbate that much.
Why is there a lot of?
Oh, a lot. It's all fucking.
Really?
It's called Californication.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I get it.
Yeah.
I remember when that album came out, everybody was like, this is the best album ever. And now I cannot even fucking listen to that album.
Oh, really? I like that album.
Dude, I've heard it. I've heard Scar Tissue so many times, I'm sure I can play it. Like, that's how many times I've heard it.
Okay, well, I haven't listened to that song in a long time.
That's the deal. That song in Californication, like Porcelain and stuff like that, I dig. And there's been a big... Cool. There's been a big... I was talking to some guys the other day about the best band of our generation, right?
Yeah.
People are throwing out Radiohead, and I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, after OK Computer, shit was over with.
Never mind. I love Radiohead.
I don't like their two latest ones. They're fucking dog shit.
I hate them, but they let us use a song in Stan.
Oh, cool.
No, not. It's the singer for Radiohead. Atoms for Peace is the name of the band, but they gave us a song.
Nice.
Yeah, I fucking hate Radiohead too.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, up to OK Computer.
Well, what I say about them is they're too smart for me. I get that they are super fucking talented, but I don't get it. I don't have the ability to appreciate what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, U2 is the opposite, where everyone is wrong. They just suck.
You know how I feel about it. I know.
Were you excited to see that their manager died?
Oh, I didn't know he died.
Oh yeah, like it came on NPR the other day. It was like, bad day for Bono, and so I turned it up. And I don't know what you call the person, the guy who sets up all the concerts and shit. He's been with them forever, so I'm sure Bono's really, really sad today and the last week and shit.
Oh, I'm sure he's got he took his rose-colored glasses off and put on burnt orange colored glasses and fucking changed his stupid fucking hat and greased his hair. But I hate that motherfucker.
Anyway, I don't really give a shit about Entourage. You were telling me about the best bands of our generation.
Okay. So we're talking about it, and people are like, Pearl Jam. Look, Pearl Jam's a good band.
Worst concert I've ever seen. Funny thing, gave us a song for Stan.
You can't throw Nirvana in there because the catalog's too small.
I know, and that's the hard part about that question.
Yeah, true that.
And I don't know if No Effects counts because
nobody. I brought him up, and everybody was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Dude,
it's Beastie Boys."
Yeah, well, see, that's a good one. I wish I'd have thought of that. That would have been a good one. But my buddy was making a case for the Chili Peppers. And I never really thought about him like that, but he made a pretty good case for them.
Yeah.
He's like, the stuff they come out with is still legit. They stayed cool with their. They never really. It's not that they sold out; they were just popular. Like they never. They're not doing fucking T-Mobile commercials and shit. You know what I mean? They're just the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And they take care. Like even when their buddy was fucked up, they took care of him and shit like that. Like I think they're really like brothers in their mind. You know what I mean? Like that's a real band. So I dug that, but. I mean, they got all into Soundgarden and all this other shit, and all those bands either broke up or disappeared for such
Beastie Boys.
time. Yeah, that's a great one.
For lasting, like, and being still awesome.
Yeah.
And the amount of fucking material they put out is way more than.
Their catalog is huge.
Yeah, than fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers. The only other one. My next one would be Beck. Even though he's gotten too smart for me, but he changes like his like career is just amazing.
Yeah.
Each album is just so different. Like same thing with the Beastie Boys though.
Yeah, true.
It is, but yeah, that got a little too smart for me.
Well, yeah, Mutations, that album. I listened to that the other day, and that's kind of when he went.
Is that the new one?
But the last one came out with, damn it, I forget what it's called. But it's fucking great, dude.
Wait, which one? Wait, Mutations, that's the old one.
Yeah. I said that's when he started going off and every album was different.
Oh, yeah.
The Loser one or Mellow Gold and Odelay, you can kind of tell a lot of the same, like sampling and all that shit.
Right.
Odelay's better, but you can kind of tell. And then you get to Mutations, you're like, well, it's acoustic and shit, completely. Yeah. It's so awesome. But that's great. I didn't think of either of those, man. Damn it. I was throwing out like Modest Mouse and shit, and everybody's like, fuck you. And I'm like, you never even listened to them,
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck all these answers we've given. It's Weird Al
Yankovic. Right.
Like, that.
I guess he does hip-hop, soul.
It's Weird Al Yankovic. He's consistently awesome. The first 2 cassette tapes I ever had for my Fisher-Price cassette player was Weird Al Yankovic and The Doors.
Polar opposites.
Yeah, they're fucking... Weird Al Yankovic is awesome. He's one of the few people I'd like go see a concert still.
What's the song he does about shooting the cat so many times they use it as a pencil?
Oh, I'm gonna feel... Is it Trigger Happy?
Yeah, that's it.
You know what's fucked up? I listened to that song on my way home from work today. It kind of fun stuff. It's not like I would not have gotten the answer to that question if you had asked me that yesterday.
That's funny. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's one of my drive home songs.
Dude, a lot's happened since we recorded last, too.
No, we did a few days ago.
Oh, we didn't talk about the whole Kiss FM thing, though, did we?
Oh, yeah, no, it was before that. Hold on, while we're still talking about this, we can all be connected on music. Because we were talking about Nirvana. Like, I saw, you've seen Drunk History?
I've watched it before.
Yeah, okay. You've watched it before. Okay. So I was watching an episode the other day, and Dave Grohl was on it.
Oh, nice.
And exactly, like, I'm not talking shit to Dave Grohl for doing that, but he does do a lot of, like, shows and whatnot.
Sure.
Now, imagine if Kurt Cobain wasn't dead. Would you really want him to see him in Drunk History?
No.
No.
He would never do that, though.
Well, I would have said that about Dave Grohl.
But Dave Grohl's always been big on, like, the late show scene and shit like that. Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's
no.
He played
every time I
like,
see him in that kind of shit, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a sellout thing at all.
and he's always playing with other bands. Bye, Wiki.
Bye.
Go.
Bye.
Like, think about it. Like, he did all that stuff with Tenacious D,
Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age. Like, he's always doing something.
That's what, like,
Something
I'm
like that.
not, like, I mean, first of all, for the record, I truly don't think I can call anyone a sellout except for Kanye West. Like, I think sellout requires being a hypocrite, and he is, like, so the opposite of how he started.
True that.
That's the only way I can say. But, I mean, my point just being is, I don't know, I would not have been, I was just thinking about, like, okay, maybe I'm kind of glad Kurt died. Because I would hate to see him in drunk history.
He would never do that
Like,
shit.
talk about good bands, Foo Fighters is fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Not their last album, but the album before is one of the few albums where I'm like, oh, you have to listen to this album, like, you can't shuffle it. You have to listen to it straight through to fucking get this album.
There we go. Like, they're a rock and roll band, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they are. They make albums. You know what I mean? Even like The Color and the Shape, I guess, was their second one with Hero and all that shit on it.
Yeah.
That's a great, I love that album. Like, it's an easy going, like, just put it on, don't think about shit, just go album. And, but I think he's like I've never heard anybody talk shit about Dave Grohl besides Courtney Love. You know what I mean? Everybody likes Dave Grohl. Have you seen that montage of Heck, the new Cobain documentary on HBO?
No, but you told me he's not in it, which is weird.
I mean, he's not, but, Novoselic's only in it briefly, you know, just sitting in his house doing interviews.
Yeah, but that's because he wouldn't leave, and he was being annoying, and they were like, "Come on, man, we already got you." He didn't even know how to say your last name.
Right? Yeah, but he
Kurt called you Nosferatu.
But I'll tell you what, after watching that. Yeah, I was always like, she pulled the trigger, but I'm like, she drove him to kill himself.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
No,
like
I told you I got to look it up now because I really want to watch it. There's a documentary. I think she did just from the trailer of this documentary.
Kurt and Courtney, is that it?
It's not that one.
Okay.
It's literally just about the crime. It's not about their life. It's about how it was. It's about the police that investigated it. And all, like, it's like Jinx.
Okay.
It's not about, like, their love life or whatever. It had nothing, it's not about music. It's about a man dying. And
I need to watch it.
Yeah, I'll look it up and find out what it is. It should have come out by now because the trailer I saw a long time ago. Have you ever seen the movie Confederate States of America?
I've had it recorded forever. I haven't watched it yet.
All right, so you know
it's
what
about
it
if
is?
the South won the war?
Yeah, okay. It's by Spike Jonze. Or not Spike Jonze, Spike Lee. And where he produced it. And which he's such a hit and miss director for me. More misses.
I love Inside Man, though.
Huh?
I love Inside Man.
You say I don't.
Oh, I love it.
Kaz loves that one.
I think it would legitimately work.
Yeah, maybe I should see it again. I don't remember except that I didn't like it. Anyhow, that fucking movie, basically it's like you're watching a BBC documentary on America, except in a world where the South won the Civil War. So it's a documentary about America up till now, starting at the Civil War, except what happened if they lost. And then it weaves in like real shit that existed and stuff. Anyway, it's great. So basically, and then my point, if I was to write a movie like that, I would go back and do the world where Kurt Cobain didn't die. And I think because it would have made grunge last a little longer, and maybe we wouldn't have gotten all into bling and shit, and we wouldn't have had the Kardashians happen.
True that. Yeah, because he was definitely anti-Kardashian.
Yeah, I think Courtney Love is the reason for the fall of America. And you know what? Going back to the Civil War, we mentioned about like having to do the Red Bull to stay awake and work. Slavery is the reason we don't have a siesta, like Europe and shit, is because they had gotten rid of fucking slavery without a war. And so they were like, it's hot. We need to get out of the goddamn sun. Let's take a nap. But here we're just like, Yeah, I'm drinking a lemonade, some sweet tea on the porch. Let those guys sweat.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't have siestas when they were over there fucking eating lions and shit.
Anyway, so the not having siestas, black people's fault.
And Irish. There were a lot of Irish slaves, apparently. Meh.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
The gingers. No, I had no idea about that.
Yeah, they say that there were more Irish slaves than black slaves. But
I don't believe that at all.
I don't know, man. You need to really be around some Irish people. They kind of have that beat down, like I used to be a slave kind of attitude. Like Bono.
No, they got fucked over. I'm not saying the Irish didn't get fucked over, but it was after slavery was over. Like sort of slavery, I mean.
No, that's when they became indentured servants. I think that's where the term black Irish comes from, is when the Irish slaves were mixing with the other slaves.
Yeah.
This girl told me one night we were at a bar, Amber was with me, and it was an Irish bar for a birthday party. It was a nightmare for me anyway. But this girl kept being like, I'm black Irish. I'm black Irish. I'm like, is that good? Is that a good thing to be? Because it sounds horrible. Horrible. No, don't quit saying that, sweetheart.
Hey, seriously, that's offensive, Craig. Stop saying that.
Yeah, right.
All it means is that she's Irish, but she can tan.
Right.
It means a non-ginger Irish person.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Those are disgusting.
They are disgusting.
God, I can't. There's something I want to tell you right now that I can't.
I think they're universally thought of as disgusting.
Well, I told you how gingers are like fat people, but fucking diametrically, not diametric. What's the fucking word? Conversely, where like when one number goes up, the other number goes down.
Oh, I don't know. Addition and subtraction.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny you said Catcher in the Rye because we've talked about it a few times. In fact, I'm putting together a book club of us, of our book discussions. Now I can, and I had something to say about Catcher in the Rye. I don't know.
I carry a copy with me just in case I do go crazy and kill somebody. I'm just on that list.
But it's just the cover. The pages is just page after page. Are we dead yet? 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 There was a teacher at military school who had the class. I didn't have this class, but obviously fucking everybody's in the same school, so we know what's going on. And they had to read The Shining. And like he told them, like, this is going to be the hardest test of the year. This is going to really, really suck for you. Study hard. So they're all worried about it. They come in the next day, has a stack of papers, drops one on each of their desks. It's just all work and no play make Jack a dull boy on every fucking page. That's the fucking test. There's no test at all. It's just that.
That's awesome.
This guy
He just wanted to enjoy that book and really read it.
He was fucking nuts, dude. He had this bowl that he would like pour his like backwash coffee and he dipped and he'd spit in there and like it's just disgusting. If you fell asleep in his class, he'd dump that shit on you.
Shut up.
There were stories about him like holding kids out of windows and shit. Yeah, he was from the military. He was an actual military major or something. Oh yeah, dude, he'd get the Egyptian kids to bring him back codeine. Yeah, because like half the kids there were Egyptian. And they'd go back for Ramadan or whatever, and then come back and bring a bunch of shit.
Why were they Egyptian? What happened?
They were born in Egypt. I don't know what happened. Their parents didn't love them very much. No, it was just a school that the rich Egyptians would send their kids over for an American high school degree.
Did we get gypsies from Egypt?
No, gypsies are from like Romania or not Romania. I honestly don't quite understand what gypsies are.
Mm-hmm. Well, Amber said they come up to the hospital Like there's gypsies that come up there, and she goes, they will clean out that room. They will take a trash bag out of the trash can, dump the trash in there, and keep the trash bag. She goes, they'll steal every fucking thing out of that room, and they never check out. They always slip out. They always slip out.
Are they all bleach blonde women?
No.
Because that's what they are out here.
But she said when they come in, she goes, there'll be 40 people sleeping in the waiting room. They'll be fucking breaking into candy machines and shit. She goes, they are straight hustlers the entire. I'm like, I know some people that are probably half fucking gypsy.
I don't even think gypsies know what gypsies are.
Mm-mm. I'm going to start introducing myself as that. I'm a former gypsy.
Reformed gypsy.
Recovering gypsy.
Some names, dates, and locations have been changed to protect the guilty. Only Craig and Spence should be judged by the content.
Yeah, and find us we're on Facebook, Twitter, Vine, what else? Instagram, all of it.
I don't know. You're in charge of that shit.